HCI is an investment holding company whose principal asset is a half share in Tsogo Sun.
Right, it also has Niveus, Seardel, ETV through E-Media, Golden Arrow, Montauk Energy. Some of those assets, though, have been spun off. So those are separately listed, but the core holding group, remember, this is Johnny Copeland, Saktwu, and Marcel Golding, although Marcel actually exited in a very public spat in 2014.
Dramatic.
The core of it, though, is the Tsogo holding. And remember, Tsogo, the hotel group, is itself listed on the market.
Market cap, 13.7 billion rand, PE ratio here of 12.9, dividend yield of 1.5%. You're a holder of this one, so talk us through the story.
This looks more like a classic value case. The share price of HCI itself has been somewhat underwhelming. It's moved sort of sideways. What we have seen is Tsogo actually doing particularly well, and that's their principal asset. We've got it at about 74% of the NAV. So, and Tsogo itself doing very well with the weak rand, and they expected, or they have seen some uptick in tourism.
And then obviously Sun International under pressure, Tsogo would benefit as the de facto hotel play then.
Yeah, and they've also been restructuring their property assets together with a hospitality property group. So it's a bit more of a focused hotel operator now.
Okay, but in recent times, there's been some noise about a potential share buyback, or not potential if they're going to do it, which will be in order to facilitate Marcel Golding's exit. Then Johnny Copeland's stake came down as well, otherwise it loses its empowerment cred, and then he was being paid with some underlying assets. And people said, but what's he doing? Is he leaving the country? Is Johnny out? Isn't it a bit noisy, or do you think that's all just
that was precisely my point. The noise is kind of
there has been
crescendo.
noise. I think what it did appear to be a bit of a bust-up, I guess, in terms of the partners. I think it's been dealt with from a shareholder perspective fairly, and they did do share buybacks. They got those at, I think, 105 Rand a share. So it was very NAV accretive, and it dealt with the liquidity issues to some extent.
Let's look at the share chart, because you've mentioned the number there, 105. Okay, so they did the buyback 105. So what you're saying is it's followed Tsogo, but not at the extent that you think it should. Therefore, it ought to be trading higher.
Absolutely, a 30% discount. It looks attractive.
And that's the opportunity. Hot. Paul?
Yeah, sounds convincing. And Copeland did indicate that he's not going anywhere. This was just a tactical readjustment. So hot on that.